Great morning, Truth Nation. Welcome to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM, The Truth. We are broadcasting live from the American Family Insurance Studio in the heart of downtown at the Avenue. I'm the legendary Home Blow, along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman.
Great morning, Bailey. How are you doing and feeling this morning? And how was your weekend?
My weekend was wonderful,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm doing and feeling great. I could use another cup of coffee, which, well, I guess I'll get to that. But
Well, I guess you just have a show and tell because you got a gift.
I see you got a gift too. You open yours first. Let me see.
Okay, because it says
I love gifts.
Honorable Judge Blow, open live on air.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. So this is what it looks like.
Oh.
All
Oh.
right.
Okay.
Okay. So,
I'm excited.
all right.
Great things come in small packages.
I will not touch that.
What are you trying to say, Homer? What are you trying to say?
Not from a lot of women's perspective.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I'm just saying. Yeah. Okay, so
Okay, let's see what you got.
Okay. Really?
What you
This is what we do.
Uh-huh.
This is what we do.
Let's see. What?
I want you to read it on there. Read it. Here.
Oh my.
And what does it say? What does it say?
No baby gavel should play.
So finish reading it.
No baby gavel should play alone. Share this baby girl gavel with your friend in the Truth Playpen.
Show the little ribbons.
Aw, look, y'all. There's a little pink ribbon on here. Aw, so cute. Aw, look. It's a baby girl gavel. Oh, Homer is so cute. Where your baby boy gavel? Where your baby boy? So cute. Got the little pink. Y'all see it? Can you get a close-up in on it, Xavier? It's so cute. That is so, oh my gosh. Y'all just don't know. It's brimming with cuteness with the little, I love it. Don't you love it?
Yes. He's trying to do this. Hold it up. He's trying to do this.
Oh, okay. My bad. Look at that.
So,
Is that cute? Oh.
yeah. So,
It got a little pink. You see the little pink ribbon, y'all?
it's a girl.
It's a girl.
Mm-hmm.
It's a girl.
Okay. All right. Give her here. Why are you laughing, Bailey? See.
I can't help it. That's funny.
Listen. Hold on. Let me see if I can get the order in here.
Okay.
I don't even want, because it's a girl, I don't even want to hit her. It's a girl.
Well, just tap her. Just tap. Oh, look at that. Baby girl gavel.
Yeah.
That is so sweet. Oh my gosh. It's so
I'm trying
cute.
to hit a woman.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? You have to be protective until she
clearly
becomes of age.
Yes, exactly.
Like her other siblings.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, actually, she's from what it's saying, it's not the sister.
Oh,
It's just baby girl gavel
right
with your friend
right
in the Truth Playpen.
right.
So they're not biologically related.
Okay.
So it's like now they
you
brought
can
a
tap
girl.
them together.
You know what, Bailey? See, I can't hit her. I can't hit her.
Oh, wait a
Listen.
minute. That gavel too old to play. That
No,
gavel too old to play in the
This
playpen.
gavel is trying to get order in the studio. That's what this.
That gavel too
This
old to
gavel
play
is
in the
getting order
playpen.
in the studio. That's what this gavel is doing. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's like, hold up. We ain't doing this. We are not putting her in a harmful situation.
Okay.
She is still a baby.
Yeah.
But yes, so shout out to baby girl, the gavel.
Okay.
So, yep. So not biological. So they could end up dating when they get grown. And then, but you know what? And I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't say this, or maybe I ain't gonna say it. But if this girl and Baby Gabble Jr. Were to,
gavel together.
Yes. Looking at how they are, and looking at how her and him are, if they created another Gabble,
You didn't bring the baby.
It would be
the other.
It would be what?
I don't.
Okay. Let's just say not latte.
What do you mean by that?
Exactly.
Hold up. Not latte, but
mocha. I don't know. What?
Moo?
Huh?
Hell no.
Moo?
Hell no.
Not latte, but moo?
What is he talking? I don't know.
Change the letter E at the end. Put an O. It wouldn't be latte anymore. It would be LATTO is what?
You tell me.
Lotto.
Okay.
What do you mean by that?
You know what I'm saying? Bailey.
Can I open my
You needed coffee. You need coffee.
Can I?
Moo. Okay. Anyway.
Can I open my gift?
It wouldn't be. Okay. Some people. Now, Xavier didn't get what I meant by that either, from the sounds of his drops. But somewhere, somebody in Truth Nation is saying, hell no, blow. Somebody is saying it.
Negro, please.
Somebody
Exactly.
is saying it. Yeah. Somebody, Minister Kevin said, that's a nice little rattle for the baby. You know what? Listen, you see, I got my haterade Kool-Aid shirt on
here
today.
you go. Here you go.
Haterade Kool-Aid. Because y'all ain't going to be doing my
Listen, can I
baby
open my
girl.
gift?
Yes, you can, on the air. Yeah, y'all ain't going to be doing her. Nope.
Queen Bee Coleman, open live on air. So let's go.
Mm-hmm.
I know that I get to be
West,
I get to be
feel
queen.
better. And great morning to everybody on our YouTube
Yeah,
page.
yeah.
We love you. We appreciate everybody who's in already. We love you. Hope you had a safe and great weekend.
Let's see.
But now let's let Bailey, Queen Bee, it does say
I get to be Queen Bee this morning.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Forget Beyonce.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Okay. No queen should taste the truth alone. Bestow this goblet to the living legend with your vast truth queendom. The man, the myth, the legend. Home a blow. That's what it said. No queen should taste the truth alone. Bestow this goblet to the living legend within your vast truth queendom.
What?
I think this is your coffee mug.
It said Queen Bee.
No, the man,
The myth.
the legend. You the legend.
Woman. Yeah. I'm just saying.
You the legend. I'm supposed to give it to you. It said bestow it.
Yes, that bestow would
this
mean.
goblet
Okay, so hold on.
to the living legend.
Hear ye, hear ye. Now, where's the trumpets, Xavier? Where's the? You can just play Deja Vu. All right, find the song Deja Vu. All right,
Here we go.
not the one by Beyonce. Lord Tariq. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Find Lord Tariq.
Lord Tariq.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't that Lord Tariq and Peter Guns?
Mm-hmm. Right. He's
Who
probably
later
gonna come
became,
up.
yes, the reality star legend,
Yeah.
Peter Guns.
Yeah. So, but if he searches Lord Tariq, it should come up. Tariq, by the way. Tariq. Tariq. People spell names different. So Lord Tariq. Now, and all you'd have to do is literally play the intro. You ain't even got to let it jump into the beat, but the beat is banging.
Oh, you need to know you could only watch this.
Okay.
So you're going to have to take it home.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's where it's going. That's where it's going. See? Now. Okay. Now start it over again hang on. Let Bailey read it. Stop it. All
right, here we go.
Okay, so we're going to let Bailey read it, and then she's going to bestow it upon me, and I shall accept it. So, here we go. All right. Bailey. Queen bee. No, let her bestow it. That happens when she hands it to me. Okay.
No queen should taste the truth alone. Bestow this goblet to the living legend within your vast truth queendom.
And now, I shall receive this. Hear ye, hear ye,
Negro,
hear ye.
please.
Give me that key again. That Negro.
Negro, please.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
So are we dissing the person that gave me the mug?
No, we're
We're
dissing.
dissing the person who gave me the mug? And he said yes. Xavier, I shall learn to work the hotkeys. 'Cause I would not diss whoever gave it me this mug. You're continuing to diss the person. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Truth Nation, whoever did this for me, I just want you to know that I really do appreciate it. So despite the buzzers and the Negro please and all of that, it means a lot. Again, I don't take things.
He finally got a coffee mug.
Yeah, I don't take
Be
things.
happy now.
I don't take things lightly. And people that know me really know that. So yeah, I would not have done those things to act like I don't appreciate. Just like with my baby girl gavel, I really appreciate it and respect it. So just know, thank you. Despite the way that the hotkeys ended up, doing it, I myself, the legendary Homer Blow, I truly and humbly appreciate this because you didn't have to do it. Whoever it was, you didn't have to do it. So I just want y'all to know that. So Bailey, what you got before we take care of our first set of bills?
Man.
What are we coming black with?
Man, there's an update.
On which story? It's so many stories in the Milwaukee city.
We did talk about this at length on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And regarding the 33-year-old woman that hunted down the 12-year-old child over water bottle places to, and showed her children that she had previously been under the jail, in prison for alleged child neglect.
No, it wasn't no alleged. She got found guilty, and they sent her ass to prison.
So
it wasn't no alleged.
We got to update.
She was found guilty.
We got to update on that story, and I'm going to keep it real with y'all. Y'all want to hear this because it's going to make you mad. It's going to make you madder than what you felt on Friday about this lady.
See, and you know what? I wore this shirt for a reason because I think me accepting this mug, there was some haterade coming from the producer studio.
Oh, goodness.
There's some haterade. So I got my haterade. I'm like, oh, no, not haterade. You're listening to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM. I am the legendary Homer Blow with thy mug.
And your baby gavel.
Yes, and my baby girl.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Baby girl gavel.
Uh-huh.
And we'll be black.
Don't touch that dial. Truth in the Morning will be right back on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on 101.7 The Truth on YouTube.
You're invited to summer's biggest celebration. Join Wisconsin State Fair in celebrating 175 years of memories together. Get your tickets today at wistatefair.com. Wisconsin State Fair, presented by T-Mobile, August 6th through 16th.
hot seat? Just this one time? Please, please, please.
No, not yet.
But why?
Because I love you, and you're just not ready yet. Now, get in the back so I can get you in your car seat, please.
Putting your kids in the right seat for their age and size is an act of love. Check that your kids are in the right seat at nhtsa.gov/the right seat. Love protects. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
In sitcoms, when someone has a problem, they just blurt it out and move on.
Well, I lost my job and my parakeet is missing. How was your day?
But the real world is different. Managing life's challenges can be overwhelming. So, what do? We get support. The Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council have mental health resources available for you at loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. See how much further you can go when you take care of your mental health.
For 250 years, our armed forces have bravely served America. Wounded Warrior Project honors that legacy by supporting post-9/11 service members and veterans like Anthony, a Marine who was injured by a roadside bomb in Afghanistan.
They carried me through my injuries, not just my physical, but my mental. And seeing other vets doing the same thing helped me tell myself, hey, you can do this.
Join us in honoring warriors at woundedwarriorproject.org/America.
In the United States, a vehicle is stolen every 31 seconds, about as long as this message. Luckily, you can take a few easy steps to protect your car in the same amount of time. Remove your valuables, roll up your windows, don't leave your car running unattended, lock your doors, and take your keys or fob. If you have information about a crime, call the police. If you suspect insurance fraud, also call 800-TEL-NICB. A public service message from the National Insurance Crime Bureau.
I always had to be so good, no one could ignore me. Carve my path with data and drive. But some people only see who I am on paper. The paper ceiling, the limitations from degree screens to stereotypes that are holding back over 70 million stars. Workers skilled through alternative routes, rather than a bachelor's degree. It's time for skills to speak for themselves. Find resources for breaking through barriers at tearthepaperceiling.org. Brought to you by Opportunity at Work and the Ad Council.
You are listening to Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
Welcome back to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 1017 FM, The Truth. And, of course, we're going to be getting an update. And before we go into that, I want to give a shout-out to Granville Bid and Mr. B's Privilege, Craig and Frenchie, and everybody, all the women, Larissa Taylor, all of the people that were involved in this year's Granville Bid Blues Fest. It went 2 weekends, so last night was the finale on the second weekend. And on Saturday, they had a record number. Like this Blues Festival, and it's the 11th annual. So as it continues to grow, they had on Saturday over 5,000 people that were out there for Kelly Price. Shout out to our family, WNOV, Debo and Sharon and Clark Kent. They were hosting, and Core DJ Don was the main DJ for both weekends. But DJ Clark Kent was DJing as well on different intervals over the weekends. But yeah, so Debo and Sharon and Keith Paris, they all done a great job hosting and facilitating the situation. And they brought me up and introduced me. And, of course, I gave love and support to the people. People gave love and support to me. Again, I thank people all the time. I appreciate it. And Debo was like, Blow, we have to, we weren't on the mic when he said this. He said, but Blow, we have to allow you to bring out Kelly Price. So I was the MC. And the way I done the intro, Bailey, I'm always trying to be creative with things. So
Mhm.
I was able to like use all her songs
Mhm.
in getting ready to bring her out.
Mhm.
So uh, and I was saying like, so she has a song. Uh, I said, how many fiancés in the audience?
Mhm.
How many fiancés? And everybody, the ones that were.
Mhm.
I said, yeah, well, he proposed to you,
Mhm.
one of her songs.
Right.
And then I talked about um, when he did that, you ended up, doing what you shouldn't have done first, but, blam, that part happened, right? You should have waited till the honeymoon happened. But anyway, so then I was like, after that, it's like as we lay. Now
Mhm.
y'all just engaged.
Mhm.
And then I said, so she redone As We Lay by Shirley
Mhm.
Murdoch.
Mhm.
And then I said, it was You Should Have Told Me,
Yep.
which is another one of her
Yep.
hit records.
Yep.
And then I said, after that, you found out that she was a friend of yours.
She was a friend of mine.
And I said, but after all that, it's your time to shine now. 'Cause that's her big one.
Yep.
It's
Yep.
your time to shine. So I did all of that, and I, of course, said, welcome platinum recording artist Kelly Price.
Yeah.
And, of course, everybody went crazy. So
Mm-hmm.
it was a great look, though. And then I also stopped out on yesterday, and, of course, me and Cheryl. And we ended up catching R&B Live.
Okay.
So that was a good look. Shout out to Al Boogie and the Soulful Liners of Milwaukee. Worked with him when I had the DJ Throwback Vibe Friday
Mhm.
at Diaspora
Mhm.
on 735 East Center.
Mhm.
And it was an amazing event.
Mhm.
And we had the RW24, which is the River West, and they're bicyclists.
Mhm.
And they ride from 7 they ride 24 hours from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. the next
Yeah.
morning.
Yeah.
7 a.m. the next morning. Yeah. So, and it was just, so we had 8 to 9 of their groups come in at different times, besides them coming in while I was, DJing earlier or whatnot.
Uh-huh.
But we had like over 400 of them come
Oh,
through.
wow.
And Al Boogie and the Soulful Liners of Milwaukee ended up teaching them line dances because they all have to
Okay.
do something different, right? So
Okay.
he taught them line dances, and they got it. I got
Okay.
some video clips of it. But yeah, it was a great weekend for me,
Mhm.
and I enjoyed myself. So I worked. Shout out to the Farrell family.
Mhm.
I DJ'd their family reunion on Saturday,
Mhm.
so that was a great look early in the afternoon
Mhm.
out there. Before that, 5 Star Impact done their community soft opening at 1138 West Garfield Avenue, right on the corner of 12th and Garfield. So salute to Akaya Smith and Jacob, and all of the other people that worked hard to make that a success. And they had well over 300 people out there for that.
Mhm.
So yeah, so it was a
Yeah.
busy weekend.
Yeah.
And now here we are again. Don't stop, won't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, now and I just wanted to make sure that I gave that love and respect. So to Craig, Frenchie, and everybody involved with the Granville bid, Alderwoman Larissa Taylor, and everybody else, Brown Deer people, and all of that. It was an
Yeah.
amazing job.
I drove by it several times.
They were in
Yeah. Yeah.
they were in Shay Shay Fufu Land?
Yeah, they were near it.
Yeah,
And you know what? Y'all need to learn how to cross the street.
it's free.
Y'all might want to know how to drive too, just a little bit.
It's free.
So what?
Ain't no rules. Ain't no rules.
All
Rules are out the window.
Rules apply if you don't want to you want to stay walking and not get hit. You got to watch how you walk.
Speaking of stay walking, going into a serious situation. Speaking about stay walking.
Yes.
The update. Oh, so got to give the love and respect to Milwaukee Black Media and Civic Media because, again, WNOV, Milwaukee Courier, and, of course, The Truth 101.7 FM were, engaged in all of that. You know what I'm saying? So we done our due diligence and helped to be a part of a very successful and amazing Granville Blues Bid Festival this year, 2 weekends. All right. So now there was the 33-year-old girl who says she's a community hero. She's a hero in the community for shooting the 12-year-old.
Right.
She's a hero. And my brother, court commissioner Barry Phillips, said, "You are not a hero in the community." And yeah, but there's an update.
Yes, there's an update. Now, the 12-year-old is now out of the hospital, but will need to attend physical therapy sessions to regain his ability to walk. So she shot him, and he ended up not being able to walk because of her shooting him.
You know, this is the part that I talk about, Bailey, when I say that when people say non-fatal injuries,
Mm-hmm.
I've been talking about this for a couple of decades now. When you say that, it makes it seem like you're okay, but you're not.
You're not.
Your body has a hole in it that you didn't have before.
Yep.
And even if they say, well, it was a flesh wound or whatever, it's still some remnants that happen even from the through and through flesh wound. If it hits bones, which in this situation, it did hit his bone. Now, bones shatter, you know what I'm saying? Now you have to try to get metal plates. You have to hope, with him being 12, maybe he can, regenerate. You get what I'm saying? And maybe, I don't know the extent, but sometimes, like I say, when it takes out a whole portion of that bone, you get what I'm saying? That ain't growing black.
Yeah, not at all.
It's got to be, kind of Frankenstein black together.
Yeah.
And you may forever walk with a limp. Just all the things. And you'll know the weather when it's going to rain. You can get early onset arthritis because of these things, even from people with broken arms and stuff like that. And especially the more seasoned you become as an adult. So, yeah, that's the part that I be trying to get people to understand, like when we hear it, because it's thrown around so casually, in my opinion, the injuries were not life-threatening.
Yeah.
But if it was a singer and she got shot in the neck and survived, but now her vocal cords are forever damaged, that is life-threatening to her. That was, or him. That was their moneymaker. That was what they do, So I don't think people think about that often enough. So, yeah, now you're saying this situation, he's going to have a lot of physical therapy just to learn to walk again.
Well, also, luckily the boy's father was there. And as she fled, the father was able to grab his son and rush him to the hospital.
Yeah. Because time is of the essence in a lot of these health situations like that.
Yeah. I mean, it makes me more angry because he didn't, anytime a kid gets shot or anyone gets shot, it's a tragic situation. But with this particular situation, I mean, this baby can't even walk.
Okay, go ahead.
Why you clearing your throat? You said, because I said anybody?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, well, yes. Some people, FAFO, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
Well,
but I understand where you're going with this, but yeah, sometimes.
So the bullets also struck a woman's living room where her 3 kids, including a 2-month-old, were sitting inside at the time. None of the children were injured, but the woman said she's planning to move out of Milwaukee because of incidents like this. We talked about that too.
Yeah, because it's
I don't blame her. I would too. Yeah.
It's a reoccurring situation, unfortunately, for a lot of people.
And you don't want your kids to grow up in that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You want your kids to grow up.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
And you don't want them growing up with the fear of shots and hearing and this and that and that. I mean, that's just terrible.
Yep. LaRon Taylor on her YouTube said, bones shatter internal organs are damaged. Even arteries and veins have complications that will never go away. And that's exactly where I'm going with. Injuries are not life-threatening. Now, you survived. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You survived. But, I got a friend that, was in a motorcycle accident. And, I won't, family and friends know who I'm speaking of. But his injuries, he's never, ever going to be the same. Never.
I mean, you like you said, you could survive these things, but what happens later?
Yep. And it's a mental mind trip, to know that one day you were here and now in a millisecond, your life can change forever. We got to take care of some bills. You're listening to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM, The Truth. I am the legendary Home Blow, along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman.
And we'll be black.
Don't touch that dial. Truth in the Morning will be right back on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on 101.7 The Truth on YouTube.
Natural gas is a clean, reliable, and convenient source of energy delivered directly to you through underground pipelines. The pipeline system has an excellent safety record, but there are clues that can help you identify a potential hazard. If you smell the strong odor of rotten eggs, hear an unusual hissing sound, or see blowing dirt or debris, it could be a natural gas leak. Leave the area immediately and call We Energies at 800-261-5325.
We Energies. People you can trust. Energy you can depend on.
At Versity on King, we believe taking care of our community starts right here, together. Every day, neighbors step up to donate blood, helping save lives in Milwaukee and beyond. But Versity on King is more than a donor center. It's a place for health education, community connection, and support, especially for families facing conditions like sickle cell disease. When you donate blood, you're not just giving, you're showing up for your community. Visit versity.org/VersityOnKing to learn more or schedule your donation today. Versity on King, rooted in community, powered by hope.
I'm Chris Jakovic. I served in the United States Air Force and I deployed 3 times. So in 2017, I was serving as an Air Force First Sergeant. Our motto in that role is my job is people, everyone is my business. But unfortunately in that year, I would lose my own brother, Lance Corporal Adam Jakovic, to suicide. The majority of veteran suicides are from guns. I store my weapons securely, not only for myself, but for my family. Store all your guns securely. Help stop suicide. My service never stops.
Brought to you by End Family Fire and the Ad Council.
And here's Heather with the weather.
Well, it's beautiful out there, sunny and 75, almost a little chilly in the shade. Now, let's get a read on the inside of your car. It is hot. You've only been parked a short time and it's already 99 degrees in there. Let's not leave children in the back seat while running errands. It only takes a few minutes for their body temperatures to rise, and that could be fatal.
Cars get hot, fast, and can be deadly. Never leave a child in a car. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Babes, what are you doing?
What? I'm just mowing the lawn.
No, it's blazing hot and dry out here. Don't you remember? Smokey Bear says.
Avoid using power equipment when it's windy or dry.
Where'd you learn this?
Oh, it's on
SmokeyBear.com with many other wildfire prevention tips.
Right. Thanks, honey bear.
'Cause remember, only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
You are listening to Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on 101.7 The Truth on YouTube.
At UW Milwaukee, students don't wait until college to start building their future. Roar Ready lets students in K through 12th grade join in hands-on programs across campus, from science and tech to arts, sports, and more. Students try new things, meet new people, and build skills that matter. Get started today at uw.edu/roarready.
Welcome, Black, to Truth in the Morning. The city.
We just have fun. We just just like to have fun here in Milwaukee. We just like to kick it. We just like to kick it.
Order in the studio, baby.
We kick it all over town.
What we did show is that even on just that one day, but now you got to really add the overall attendance of both weekends, which were 3-day weekends, right? To have over 5,000 people out there at the Granville Bid Blues Fest with Mr. B's Privilege, not an incident. Not an incident. And when it was over, everybody went home. Not an incident. Not over 5,000.
Street.
See, we ain't going there. We're going to go to the True
Not
Talk
on-
text
not
line.
on Brady
You up
Street.
there with LaRon Taylor. We ain't going there. We ain't going there.
No, we was out there.
No.
We was out in these
Brady
streets.
Street was calm.
We was out.
Brady Fest was a wonderful
We
thing.
was out in these streets.
Now, where's the Brother
Brady
Please hotkey now?
Brady
but
Fest.
See, but I'm just saying.
Well, Brady Street is over by his house,
Right,
so he
but
ain't
I
had
didn't hear no hotkeys when I said
I
that it
didn't-
was peaceful. All Brady Fest. Now that's when you should have put, please. You know what I'm saying? Negro, please. That's when you should have put that. Yeah, but we got
It
Michael.
was peaceful until the nighttime.
Well,
see, there you
until
go.
the certain crowd came in.
Your people.
Yeah, okay. We're going to Michael on the True Talk text lines, 833-212-1017. Great morning, Michael. We love you. We appreciate you. What's your truth about this shooting?
I just want to say that I think people should be thinking about what they're doing before they do it, because that poor kid can have stuff for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
Like you said earlier, and I'm going to be praying for the 12-year-old, because I know I've never been shot, but I know people that have. I've heard people that have been shot, and it's not right. It's just not right, and we need to pray. We need to pray for everybody in the city that goes around shooting people, because they need prayers.
All right.
So that's my truth today, and thank you, Bailey, and thank you, Home of Low, and I appreciate you guys very much.
All right, we appreciate you,
you,
Michael.
too.
Yep.
All right, thank you.
Calling.
Yeah, but no, I just want Brady. Anybody go to Brady Fest? Give us a call. The True Talk text lines
It
are
was a
open.
great day.
It was a great.
It was a good
weekend.
day.
It was a great weekend, right? All right, 833-212-1017. I have nothing bad to say about Brady Street and the Brady Street Festival.
Not at all.
Nope.
No videos. Where your video at, Homer?
I have nothing to contribute to
What do you mean?
Brady Fest.
What?
I have
Xavier,
nothing
did
to
you go?
contribute to
Did you go check out?
Yeah, it was fine.
It was fine.
Toys
You
R
and
Us
him?
adults that may have.
It was
created-
probably just I did see a fight later in the night, a video, but all in all, it was pretty peaceful. Then the drunk people, then certain kind of crowd kind of comes in when the night comes, and then starts getting a little ratchet, and you might see some boobs fly out when some fists fly,
Ooh.
But all in all, pretty
All in
peaceful
all,
day,
pretty
beautiful day.
peaceful? Okay.
There you go.
See?
That's it.
Brady Fest.
All right.
You ain't seen that. Yeah.
Oh, I could pull up a video if you want to see a video of some blacks fighting.
It was
You
black.
said blacks fighting?
Well, that's who it was doing it.
It would.
I didn't see no Caucasians or no Mexicans fighting.
You didn't see none?
Not that I saw.
Wow. Okay.
And I didn't witness the fight. I just saw the video of it. But in the video that I saw, saw a whole bunch of white people looking at the people like what, and then a whole bunch of blacks just kind of congregating. And it was always the female. It's always the females for some reason. The black females are always throwing hands.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's why I said it's the Gladiator Club. It should be a thing. I mean, they can settle their differences, get a little money, get a little clout. Because at the end of the day, Homer said, "Oh, they're gonna if they do that, they get embarrassed. They're gonna shoot and stuff like that. They're gonna do it anyway because those videos are gonna make it to the internet. And that way, they probably be a little less inclined if they have a little money in their pocket.
Well, they saved the fight for the ring, right?
Exactly. And we could make a lot of money.
Homer, you're always down for some additional revenue. What say you?
I would wear all 5 of my gavels out.
The Homer Blow Gladiator Club.
I would
the HB Gladiator Club.
I would wear all my gavels out trying to bring order to
the people with
the
kids.
Commentary that was
What?
The commentary.
Gladiator Club brought to you by the legendary Homer Blow.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, that'd be great. You'd be ringside. You bring them in. Now we got Shakisha coming in, weighing at 5'2", 210 pounds. Now we got Shakari. She weighs 5'4", 310 pounds.
Oh, well, that's a lot. That's a lot.
That's the heavyweight division.
Tell me how you really feel about our people, bro. I'm just saying. Bailey, what you got?
What's wrong, Homer? What's wrong?
Brady.
Come on now. What happened? You said Brady Street.
Brady Street Festival.
What happened at Brady Street Festival? You went to one? I
wasn't there.
You went to one festival that was pleasant and wonderful, and then the other one is not so much.
I didn't go.
You just saw the video? You just saw videos? Was there a story on it?
No. Not to my knowledge. So I just saw that Brady Festival was going on.
Uh-huh.
And yeah.
I knew it was going on, but I ain't go.
And you didn't see any videos, right?
No, but I rode past your festival.
Okay.
Yeah.
You saw that.
Almost hit a few people. They don't care.
Okay.
They don't care. They was across the street, running out there, darting out. I'm like, really? Really?
I'm going to refrain from my viewpoint on that.
It's real. It's real. They running across the street trying to get some. There was food vendors on the other side of the street. There was parking on the other side of the street too.
Under guidelines, say it like that.
I'm just saying the truth is the truth. We're on the truth, are we not?
I know, but we gotta kind of reserve some of it.
It's real.
Yeah,
Real is real.
I know, but we gotta kind of.
I'm not saying the festival wasn't good and everything wasn't great. I'm not saying that.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. On the YouTube page, let's see. We got Nurse Arian Kawanda on the 12-year-old situation said prayers for that baby. Keep her ass under the jail this time. She shouldn't be out at all. LaRon Taylor said, down the road, if that kid needs a wheelchair, somebody's going to steal it.
Wow.
Also said, which one of y'all was fighting in Casa on Saturday night?
Ooh.
Also said, I hate that we are now the usual suspects or it's them again. It's not a stereotype. It's true. Yeah, that's where he came. Yeah, okay.
Listen.
Anita Nicole said, I went to Brady and was out before the street lights came on.
Uh-huh.
It was a good time with good vendors. Shame on all the foolishness during the later hours.
There you go.
So, all right, we got to get ready to take care of some more bills, right, Bailey?
Yes, let's do that.
Yeah, I'm just going to chill with my mug.
You seem deflated.
Huh?
I said you seem deflated.
No, he not deflated. He mad.
Oh, you're mad. Oh, I got the perfect song for you coming back.
We got a live read coming back. So.
Oh, yeah, it'll be a good beat for you.
All right. You're listening to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM. We got to take care of these bills, and we'll be black.
Don't touch that dial. Truth in the Morning will be right back on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on 101.7 The Truth on YouTube.
Wisconsin State Fair turns 175 this summer, and we only get better with age. Join us for 11 days of fun, iconic traditions, grand champion moments, and food that's absolutely worth the hype. Celebrate 175 years together and get your tickets today at wistatefair.com. Wisconsin State Fair, presented by T-Mobile, August 6th through 16th. We'll see you there.
When a warrior faces adversity, he fights through it. He finds a way. Freedom isn't free. Rolling strong. Belief. Believe you can, and you will.
Wheelchairs for Warriors provides mobility solutions to veterans and first responders injured in the line of duty. Join the mission. and visit wheelchairsforwarriors.org.
Here's the deal. We gotta set ourselves up. See, retirement is the long game. We gotta make moves and make them early. Set up goals. Don't worry about a setback. Just save up and stack up to reach them. Let's put ourselves in the right position. Pre-game to greater things.
Start building your retirement plan at thisispretirement.org. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
For 75 years, the Muscular Dystrophy Association's voices have thundered through the halls of Congress.
For 75 years, we've willed the impossible into existence.
For 75 years, the MDA community has pushed the science,
shifted the narrative, and established the field of neuromuscular medicine.
And until that day, when this is all a thing of the past,
you couldn't stop us if you tried.
Join us and celebrate 75 years of breakthroughs at mda75.org.
You can't buy a best friend. You can love them, walk them, pet them, and care for them, whether they want you to or not. You can take a picture or 50. You can fly to the moon, travel the world, or just stay in bed. You can't buy a best friend like that, but you can adopt one. There are millions of pets waiting for a best friend just like you. Help us save them all at bestfriends.org.
Talking about guns with others might not always feel comfortable, but it could save a life. Here's a way to start a conversation. Your family is going over to your neighbor's home for dinner for the first time. How would you ask if there are any unlocked guns in the home?
Hey, we're so excited for tonight. Before we come over, though, may I ask if there are any unlocked guns in your home?
Our guns are stored securely, locked in a safe that the kids can't access.
Awesome.
Learn how to have the conversation at agreetoagree.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
You are listening to Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
Truth Nation, it's your chance to win. We're giving away a pair of tickets to Black Arts Fest MKE, happening this Saturday, August 1st at the Summerfest grounds in Milwaukee. Don't miss an unforgettable day of music, culture, art, food, and community, featuring the artist Dave Hollister on the main stage. Also, the Lattimore Brothers live on stage. Listen every day for your cue to call and score your pair of tickets. It's Black Arts Fest MKE, Saturday, August 1st at the Summerfest grounds, brought to you by the award-winning 1017 The Truth Milwaukee Black Talk. Today, sometime today on one of these shows, you're going to have a chance to win tickets. Hashtag that part, hashtag facts, hashtag you going to learn today. Bailey, we are black.
Well, I thought I was Caucasian, but okay.
What about when this guy?
That's beige. Waffle colored.
So I'm saying if they have it would be okay. All right. You just don't want to concede to the truth. Shout out to the rapper. You know which one I'm talking about?
Mulatto.
Yeah, she just Lotto now.
Oh, she just Lotto now. Mm-hmm. Okay, Lotto.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, great.
Okay, all right. All right. So I still gotta adjust my cup. Okay, I'll adjust it somehow. We'll get to where you can see the whole cup. It's down a little bit. It's missing. What?
I said the cup placement is an accident waiting to happen.
No, it's solid on there.
We need a bigger pedestal for it.
No, but anyway, what we get? What we get? So Bailey, what else you got?
Man, there's a lot going on, dude. So there's this lady that has been going around, and she's been fraudulently renting out her place. So turns out there's a Milwaukee woman facing eviction posed as a landlord on Zillow and scammed 4 families out of nearly $8,000 in cash.
Mm-hmm.
So when you book and view a home on a popular housing platform like Zillow, you naturally expect the listing and the landlord to be what? Legitimate, right?
Correct.
Because you on Zillow.
Mm-hmm.
What could happen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, a lot can happen. Clearly, a recent experience by a handful of unfortunate Milwaukee families demonstrates that even authentic-looking listings can be complete scams. Now, the residents who are now collectively out of thousands of dollars in rent payments were duped by a woman who was out on bail for multiple charges, including, you guessed it, fraud.
Damn.
Sounds like.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
So while searching for a rental unit, each of the families came across the same Zillow post for a home owned by a landlord named Quincy Jones. First red flag.
Yeah.
Who, despite having no profile photo, red flag number 2, had an identity verified check mark on the site.
Crazy, ain't it?
Real crazy.
Because it made you feel like it was really official.
Because it had the check mark. The listing showed multiple photos of a 3-bedroom home, which seemed perfect for the prospective tenants, and everything seemed above board. They each booked showings with a woman who was alleged to be Quincy's wife, Tasha. Now, upon meeting Tasha and touring the place, the house hunters, some of whom spoke with our friends at Fox 6, this week determined it was nice and everything that they were looking for. So, to secure the property, they handed over sums of money to cover rent and other expenses, while Tasha insisted on receiving everything in what? Cash. Red flag number 3. One of the families reportedly had the locks changed on them while they were out, while others said they were simply ghosted by Tasha and company before they'd been given the keys. Okay, after they paid up, of course, they got the keys. One woman even tried to get money back after realizing she'd been swindled, but was left terrified after she was allegedly shown a gun by an accomplice in Tasha's car. In total, 4 sets of victims were found. They all found each other on Facebook, took the issue to the police, but were distraught by the crime that they did. And then they did some digging themselves, and they ended up uncovering the ultimate punchline of the whole affair, that not only was Tasha, whose real name is Yasmin Halima Hamid, I don't know if I got that right, but anyway, she was posing as the landlord of the property she didn't own. She was actually the delinquent tenant of the address, facing eviction for non-payment of rent. Meanwhile, she'd gotten away with stealing more than $7,700 from her prey, who were perhaps a little too trusting at the time when rents across their traditional affordable home city surged 28% over just 4 years. Zillow says the listing was removed, yada, 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 yada. You know, they got statements and all that kind of stuff saying they wasn't at fault. They didn't know.
That part, you know that's going to come up.
But she going to get back with some fraud.
Mm-hmm.
What you taking a picture of, Homer?
My little mug. I was going to try to send a picture, but it's okay. I tried to move it the best I could. You're going to learn today. Yeah, so, that's crazy. And I know some people who were scammed.
Oh, by the way, that story was from our friends at Fox 6.
Yeah, I know some people who were scammed.
You know some people that were scammed by her?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Wow.
And, the effects that these kind of things have on our community.
Yeah.
As if we don't already deal with it a lot. We don't already have to deal with the fact that there's so many stereotypes that we bring to life. It's hard to fight against stereotypes, in my opinion, when some of our people bring them to life.
Yeah.
It's not a stereotype. It's the truth, and we have to understand that we got to do some type of internal separation here.
Yeah.
Because it's having what I always say, an effect on the majority, even when it's a minority group that are fitting that bill.
Right.
We got to get ready to take care of some bills. When we come back, will I speak on some of the things that happened on Brady Street at Brady Fest? Will I talk about some of the things that
why not?
happened inside
Let it go.
Casablanca?
Let it go.
Will I talk about what happened at Revel on the South Side?
Go ahead.
There's a common denominator.
Why not?
I want people to answer.
What is it?
Do you know what that common denominator is? We got to take care of some bills.
Yo, people.
Yeah. What did you say?
I said I do.
Okay. That's if I decide to talk about it. Maybe you will. Maybe you won't.
Oh, come on, Homer. You're ready to let it go.
Yeah.
I know you are.
No.
Yeah, you are.
Nope.
Okay.
All right. We'll be black.
Don't touch that dial. Truth in the Morning will be right back on 1017 The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
Wisconsin State Fair turns 175 this summer, and we only get better with age. Join us for 11 days of fun, iconic traditions, grand champion moments, and food that's absolutely worth the hype. Celebrate 175 years together and get your tickets today at wistatefair.com. Wisconsin State Fair, presented by T-Mobile, August 6th through 16th. We'll see you there.
Wherever there's a need in our communities, there's a United Way, improving lives so everyone can thrive. Where more people can gain access to health care and nutritious food for their tables. Where more community members can benefit from financial education and get connected to local resources for housing support. And where children are given more chances to reach their full potential. Community is where we find our strength and where we share our hope. United is the way. Visit unitedway.org.
Are people around me safe when I vape? Science does not support that belief. Exhaled vape emissions linger in the air, affecting indoor air quality and bystanders in the same space through secondhand exposure. Vaping emissions can also accumulate on clothes, hair, dust, and furniture, leading to exposure risks to bystanders of all ages. And vaping around a pregnant person can lead to serious health impacts on fetal and childhood development. Enough with the puff. Learn more at ul.org/vaping.
My mom has decided to learn to paint, and she's good.
My dad's now into creative cuisine, and I've already put on 6 pounds.
Learning new things comes with age.
My mom, she started forgetting my name and what we're talking about.
Forgetting well-known things doesn't. Memory loss may be a sign of Alzheimer's disease. Early detection gives you and your loved one time to plan for the future. Learn the warning signs of Alzheimer's at 10signs.org. Brought to you by the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
The possibility of lung cancer can be pretty scary, especially if you're one of approximately 8 million current or former smokers at high risk. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know that now there's a breakthrough low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early, and it only takes 60 seconds. You stop smoking, now start screening. For an easy quiz to see if you're eligible, visit SaveByTheScan.org. It could save your life. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
Reading aloud to children sharpens their listening skills, expands their vocabularies, and nurtures a lifelong love of reading. That's why Reading is Fundamental, the nation's leading children's literacy nonprofit, offers free monthly read-alouds by popular authors through its Rally to Read program. Visit rallytoread.org to watch the read-alouds and discover exciting reading activities for school and home. Visit rallytoread.org today.
Milwaukee Black Talk lives here on 101.7 FM and 1510 AM, W269DL Milwaukee, and WGKB Waukesha.
You are listening to Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on 101.7 The Truth on YouTube.
If you were supposed to be at work at 8 a.m., you're late. Welcome back to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM The Truth, broadcasting live from the American Family Insurance Studio in the heart of downtown at the Avenue. I'm the legendary home of Blow, along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman.
Yeah, a lot going on. Shout out to everybody on our YouTube page. Make sure while you're there, you hit that like and subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button as we are on our road to 9,000 subscribers. Also, you can check us out on Facebook Live, all at 101.7 The Truth. And while you're on Facebook, make sure you hit the like and follow button as we continue to give you the truth in the morning. Hashtag that part, hashtag facts. Bailey, what's on your mind?
Brady Street. But you don't want to talk about it. I don't know why Homer don't want to talk about Brady Street. Homer, why don't you want to talk about Brady Street? That's a topic that seems to be near and dear to your heart.
Well, it's not necessarily near and dear to my heart. It's just something that continues to show a narrative that I'm not proud of. And sometimes when you speak on it, some people will think, and it's not a majority, in my opinion, of people that may think that way, but it's like we playing into, you playing into the narrative of them saying, I'm saying what I see. I you know what I mean? I think I have a right to speak on what I see and the effects that I see that it has on us as a people and being lumped into different categories. And I'm just the person that I can't be in denial of that. That's why when you say them yo people, I'll be like, yep, you're right. Because I got to take the good and the bad of my people. Some people will be like, nope, I'm not taking responsibility from none of that ignorant stuff that's going on.
Yeah.
There was so many grown folks. Like I say, it lets you know, well, for me, why a lot of the youth and some of the younger children are on the paths that they're on, because they too have to also watch their mamas and daddies and aunties and uncles or grandparents acting a damn fool and also threatening to pull out a gun. They hear about all of the shootings and all of those kind of things. So it's like, for some of them, can you expect anything different when they are in people with kids, PWK household, or family? Let's just say PWK families, because sometimes you're thinking that in the day and age where I came up, where being a grandmother or nana really meant something, and that's where even if your biological mother and father weren't trying to instill values and morals in you, at least grandma and grandpa, they were going to, check you and then check their sons or daughters. Be like, what the hell? You shouldn't have him doing that. You shouldn't have her doing that. Why are you doing this around? But we don't have a lot of that because, unfortunately, we have this minority group that are doing it. And it's hard to say, don't y'all do it. Don't y'all cuss grown people out when that's all you showing them. Yeah. And some of y'all growing up teaching them to cuss and say certain things. Right. And now when that son or daughter ends up turning it on you and being rebellious on you, you're ready to knock the hell out of them. You're ready to knock the sugar honey iced tea out of them. You're ready to check them then. But it's like you've instilled this beast. You've instilled this monster, in my opinion, inside of them. So now they are acting it out. And when the rest of the community sees it, well, I know on my end, I'm not giving them no damn pass. You feel what I'm saying? Because you're not going to come and shoot somebody or just you angry just because a person say, hey, that's not cool. You know, you're trying to give them the right thing. You're not trying to talk about them, this, that, and the other. You're just saying, like, look, that's not respect. That's not respectful, young man. That's not respectful, young lady. You dressing like that? Girl, how old are you? You know, I come from when people would ask that, like, you shouldn't be wearing this. Mm-hmm. My mama said, you know what I'm saying? And then if you go talk to the PWK, they're co-signing, like, she can wear, you ain't buy it, and all the little hand gestures and the head movements. And then the next thing, I call my baby daddy over here, and he, you know, like, and now you got more violence on your block or wherever the hell you at. So, you know, it's sickening to me.
Right.
It's really sickening to me to have to not be able to close my eyes to the bull sugar honey iced tea that's going on. I can't. It is affecting me. It's affecting everybody in this city, if you ask me. People are afraid to book out the park because you don't want it to end up being a melee happening in the park. Mm-hmm. Because this group of young people don't get along with that group of young people. These Toys R Us adults, and remember, when I say Toys R Us adults, I'm talking about it's some 20, 30, 40, 50, 60-something-year-old Toys R Us adults. And it's like it's a damn shame that you are out here acting like this, and then you have the nerve to try to look at anybody else younger. Oh, these little YNs out here ain't this, that, and the other. What the hell are you doing? Like,
and what are you showing them?
That's the point. Like, you ain't showing them nothing. You ain't showing them. You're not giving them a fair chance. You sending them to an early grave, because that's where I go when I had to clear my throat when you were saying certain things. I'm like, because some people are not going to play with your kids. Some people are not trying to sit here and dissect if they had a PWK or they had a parent that just had a wayward son or daughter who wanted to stray off.
That's
true. You get what I'm saying?
That's true.
So, but and again, you got people that are going to protect themselves and they're going to protect their family.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying?
Those are all facts.
Yeah, we're not going to hunt you down, but if you come to us with it, see that 33-year-old, she hunted this 12-year-old down.
How you do that, though? But you know what? Let me just slide this in here, because we've been talking about the flock cameras and all that stuff here recently that the police department has. They use the flock camera to catch up with her. That's how they, just so y'all are aware of what it is working, right? It's not all being mishandled, but it is working, because they did use that to catch up with old girl. So, but go ahead, Homer.
Yeah, so, you know, the thing is, like, sometimes, like, if you are in an AODA program, alcohol and other drug abuse, right? And you are trying to get help. You're trying to change. You're trying to get off drugs.
Yes.
You're trying to get off alcohol.
Yeah.
You know, if you have different smoking habits, you're trying to stop that, right? So do you continue to go where those things flourish when you're trying to get away from it? Do you just go to the dope house and be like, yep, I'm so strong. I'm trying to get off dope, but I'm going to just come hang out at the dope house? No, you're going to have to separate yourself from those areas, right?
Yes.
When you're alcoholic and you're trying to get off alcohol, you know, you don't go to what they call wet spots, which is, you know, bars and other things, or the house party or the cookout where they're going to have nothing but the alcohol lined up. Come on, get you something to drink. They know you got a damn problem. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So sometimes you have to pull yourself away and separate from those people who won't respect the fact that you're trying to get better. You're trying to become a better you. So when you have those situations, it's why, unfortunately, a lot of people still end up moving away from Milwaukee. Now, when we get to hearing about, well, it happens everywhere. Guess what? guess what they don't talk about when they say it's happening everywhere? It's still, I want to say my word. I want to say my word. It's still people that look like me. I want to say my word. I want to. It's still us though.
Right.
That's the deep part, in my opinion. These are all my opinion, the views and opinions expressed by me on this particular show does not reflect that of Milwaukee Black Media or Civic Media, but are the sole comments of the legendary Home of Blow. What they don't want to talk about when they saying it's happening everywhere is that it's still black people. So stop acting like it happened everywhere. You right. And it sure do. But who the hell is it? It's still us. That should be embarrassing as hell. That should be embarrassing that no matter where you go, the common denominator of where it happens at, where they was fighting, they were doing team takeovers here. Who was it? I ain't going to say the word. I know I can say it with FCC, but I'm not going to say it. But I'm not going to narrate it by just saying the N word.
You're fighting it.
Right.
You're
I'm
fighting it.
I'm fighting it because sometimes you have to keep it real to the next level. You got to say what it is because so many of our people tend to want to sugarcoat it. I get that sugarcoating off. Like I said before, medicine is bitter. It don't taste good. But we rather put the sugarcoating on it and all of that and cherry flavor and all of that kind of stuff. No, real medicine, it don't taste good. It don't taste good. Getting the real nutrients from vegetables, it don't taste good. You don't put no ranch on it to try to, let me make it taste better. No, you're supposed to eat it in its raw form. Holla at Manan Sabir with the grapevine. He'll let you know, 2 to 4.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In its natural form, we end up steaming out the nutrients that was inside of the vegetables.
Yeah.
Because we wanted to taste better. No, if you want to get the real stuff. So my thing is, I don't like trying to sugarcoat the reality of what we're dealing with because some people, again, will fight and be like, but see, it's because you saying that, though. That's why. No, it ain't. They was doing this before I was born. They doing this now. You understand what I'm saying? So stop it. Stop it. The reality is the reality.
Well, I would say, now, I grew up in Seattle, and I've been around different places here. And there are white kids that do takeovers in different areas here. And there are girl fights. Yes, there are. And as we saw, there's a takeover on the south side of its own form. So it happens in other places. But the thing is, we pull out what happens with us. And we post ours a lot more. We do a lot more posting on social media where other people don't do as much social media stuff. So we kind of put ours out there, and then they look for us to do ours, even though it may happen just as much in other places.
Unfortunately,
we put our business out there.
No,
we will.
Listen.
We do it every time.
Just in my opinion.
In my opinion.
I got you. I'm just saying, in my opinion, I'll agree to disagree to a portion of what you're saying. How did those videos get up there? It was Latino brothers and sisters that put those videos up there. It wasn't black people per se that were putting the videos up there of those incidents. So when we say that, I'm not saying that white people don't do team takeovers and all of that kind of stuff. But I'm also saying that it's not like, they not going to put them. They do. The street takeovers that we see and the kids getting hit or whoever was in the car falling off out the window. And I saw one where the guy got burned and ran over by the car, one of the Hellcats watching the street takeover. But it's not them. If you look at the names of the people, it is some of our Latino brothers and sisters that are posting those videos. I don't see to that degree because you're not going to be able to hide it. You know, if people are getting shot and all of that kind of stuff, you ain't going to be able to hide it. And some people really think we can. We got a couple of calls on the Truth Talk text line, but we got to take care of some bills. I apologize for my home blow rant. No, I'm just saying taking some time, but it's got to be talked about. And I just don't like sometimes when some people don't want to face the sad reality everywhere on social media all weekend. I didn't see just a Homer Blow talking about how crazy this was and how we can't get together. So it's more than just me that feels this way about how some of the crazy ass behavior was. It's a lot of our brothers and sisters. We got to take care of some bills. I'm the legendary Homer Blow along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman.
We'll be black to go to the Truth Talk text lines and hear what you got to say, Truth Nation. We'll be black.
Truth in the Morning returns after this on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on 101.7 The Truth on YouTube.
I'm Sherwin Hughes, and I know the power of Stars and Stripes Honor Flight firsthand. As someone who's been on an honor flight, I can tell you it's a day you'll never forget. Stars and Stripes Honor Flight gives our oldest veterans who served in any location in June of 1975 or earlier a free one-day trip to Washington, D.C. for veterans. Airfare, meals, a coach bus tour, and special flight apparel are all included. It's a day of honor, gratitude, and camaraderie. Veterans who served in the Vietnam or Korean War go to flySSHF.org and ask for an application.
We asked parents who adopted teens to share their journey.
When I met both of them, it was like my missing pieces were found. Like it was just like an instant, these are my kids. If you're considering adopting a teen, just do it. Kids need families. I don't care the age, everybody deserves a family.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. Visit adoptuskids.org to learn more. A message brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Not completing high school is more of a social thing than it was an academic thing. Even though all these years have passed, I still had that longing to have my diploma.
At age 30, Carissa finished her high school diploma.
If you're even considering getting your high school diploma, you can do it.
No one gets a diploma alone. If you're thinking of finishing your high school diploma, you have help. Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. Beating in rhythm to the world you've created. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzz driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Doctors Without Borders is delivering life-saving medical care where it's needed most in communities around the world. From bandaging war-wounded patients in Sudan to providing clean drinking water in Haiti, we're in more than 70 countries worldwide, bringing patients from sick to recovering, from emergency to aid, from crisis to care. This life-saving care is made possible by a global movement of supporters like you. Thank you.
You are listening to Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on 101.7 The Truth on YouTube.
Welcome, Black Truth Nation, to Truth in the Morning. You gotta laugh to keep from crying, don't you, baby?
That's crazy.
You gotta laugh to keep from crying. We're talking about some of the unfortunate behavior cycles of some of our people, which I will not use the name for some, we're going to go to our True Talk text lines. We want to thank Al, MKE, for holding on. And Pat, we'll get to you right after that. So Al, MKE, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. You hear the conversation. What's your truth?
My truth is we don't care what white people do at this point. We're talking about these uncool behavior of these people who choose to act like monkeys and that words that starts with an N, okay? See, here's the problem. These people have given up, and they choose to be something that nobody wants to live around. That's why black people are moving away. That's why no resources is not coming to the inner city. And we know people going to get upset. Don't nobody want to be around no niggas. Let's say it. And if people get insulted, let them get insulted, because a lot of these parents raised them. but they know how to get to church on Sunday. We got property value going down. You got the Mohegans of the neighborhood afraid to come out. It ain't because of the white people. It's because of them ones that y'all don't want to talk about that's barbecuing on the front porch, parking on the grass. You got to pick up ranch sauce and Magnum condoms because that's all it took to break the chicken wing on her back. Okay? This is in-house, but they need to hear it, and we need to talk about it more. See, we talk about it, but we're being too kind. F their feelings because they don't care about you. They don't care how you got to live in fear. You have grocery stores that's upcoming, that's leaving. Their class and elegance is about the same as a dookie turd sitting in a toilet in an abandoned house. We're doomed. So they need to get their stuff and get the F out. And if anybody get hurt, and they worry about their feelings, good. Let them live in your house. Okay? You get people who has their central air stolen off their house twice. And they work for 30, 40, 50 years. They raise their kids. And now they got to worry about somebody else's crumb-snatching bastards. No. Them people got to get their MF and A out the neighborhood. Only one thing they can do, we got to get rid of these duplexes. We need cul-de-sacs. We need one-way streets. And we got to stop taking this Section 8 and this low income. Okay? We're sick of it. That's why we can't get nowhere. And I just say this, have a good day. And if anybody get upset, we're talking about you and them bastards that you created. I'm for abortion and Plan Bs. Because if y'all would have used that, we wouldn't even be going through this right now. You got grown mamas out there acting like they got kicked off the back of the bus.
That part.
A monkey didn't even know how to act right. And they ain't pages. And they dance for bananas. But this is all free will, and that's even worse. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Have a cup of tea, Al. Sounds like you got a little cold coming on.
Yep. We're going to Pat. Again, the True Talk text lines are open. You can call in or you can send us a text message or you can hit us up on YouTube, and we'll get to your comment. Pat, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. You hear the conversation. What's your truth?
Hey, good morning, family. I agree with Al 100%. My son, he just turned 18. He just graduated.
Congratulations.
He told me thank you. He's on his way to college.
Congratulations again.
He told me the other day that he was getting ready to go down to Brady Street, and I literally cried. I cried because he's a good kid. I don't want to stunt his growth by telling him he can't go places.
Right.
But at the same time, I don't trust it. You know what I'm saying? I become very exhausted. I don't know if anybody else feels like me, but I'm exhausted with the Nolan Wells situation. I'm exhausted with the Trump situation. I'm exhausted with Milwaukee. For parents like me, what can we do? What do we do? How do we protect our children without stunning their growth, without letting them be social? I'm at a loss for words, and I'm almost at a dead end with this. And I just wanted to, I don't have really too much time, I don't have too much to say, but just, I'm exhausted. And I was just wondering, is anybody else feeling like me? And what can we do? Thank you.
Thank you, Pat. Love you. And again, congratulations for you being able to keep your son.
Raise a productive citizen.
There it is.
Sounds like you got a productive citizen there.
And no, you are not the only one that feels that way. There's a lot of us that feel that way. And it's sad when they should be able to go and attend certain things, but you have to have that fear that, you know what, last time I just saw them, because it's really sad because the parks. We're supposed to be able to go to the parks. We're supposed to be able to enjoy ourselves, you know.
Yeah.
Supposed to be able to get some of that energy out, but not energy because you're going up there to fight and meet other people to fight.
Right.
And so what tends to happen is people who come up there to use the park for what it's really supposed to be used for have to end up praying that they don't get caught up in a situation of some other people, this minority group of people that has some other stuff on their mind. They didn't come to just enjoy, let's play basketball, let's have a cookout, let's go play in the kids area, let's go to the swimming pool, this, that, and the other. They have other agendas on their mind. They actually, we meeting up here, we meeting up there. They actually create meeting spots at some of these parks to act a damn fool.
Mm-hmm.
And here you are now. You trying to gather your kids, if you got little kids, or your seasoned citizens that's out there because of this cookout that y'all having, or a celebration of a birthday, or an accomplishment, graduation, whatever it may be. But now you have to worry about, this is why so many people are starting to have a lot of their events, and it goes back to pulling away at parks that are much further out. You feel what I'm saying?
You don't feel like having to worry about somebody just driving by spraying your party with bullets.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know.
Right.
You don't want to have to worry about that.
Yep.
So why wouldn't you?
Dr. Clarissa Lawrence on our YouTube page said, I am exhausted as well. And, this is a doctor. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
A black doctor.
Yeah.
And it's like, so people, you are trying to do your best. Also, LaRon Taylor had said they don't care that, off our YouTube page, said they don't care that you took your life savings to open up a restaurant. If they want to, they're going to go in there and act a fool and tear it up. That's why you only get fast food and JJ's. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, there you go.
Right.
There you go. You got to go out further to get you a decent salad or something like that.
And really further, baby.
Yeah. Oh,
because listen.
And then you risk your life when you're trying to go to someplace. You're trying to go to wherever, that's in the hood to support your brothers and sisters. Again, you got to put on your book. Okay, you ready? Okay, you got that side. I'm looking on this side. Let's keep it going.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's
Come on
why
now.
we get the half-ass of most things. Stores that you are familiar with, you're not going to get them, in my opinion, in the inner city.
No, you're not.
You're not going to get them. You got to go way out.
Yeah.
And it's a reason for that. Because I've described that minority group of the population that do the things that I'm talking about. I describe them as locusts. And anybody, commonly called a grasshopper, right? If you know and study what locusts do, all right, when they go and they converge on an area, they converge on an area, they stay there for a minute, and then when they're done and leave, no vegetation or anything else can grow. It's like they killed that area.
Mm-hmm.
That area is, you're not going to be able to grow fresh fruits and vegetables. You're not going to be able to grow grass and all of that kind of stuff, because they come in, they really suck the life out of everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then they leave and go to the next spot.
Wow.
And they suck the life out of that. Look it up. You ain't got to take my word. Just really look up how after the locusts have invaded on a particular area or a piece of land, when they leave, that land is out of there. We got to get ready to take care of some bills. We'll come back. We're talking about our community and what are the solutions. Is it moving away? Because a lot of our brothers and sisters have moved away. Because they wanted to be safe and they didn't want to have to go through this. And some because they didn't want their children to go through. You know how many people, Bailey, I hear say, soon as school is out, we up out of here. Soon as my son or daughter finish school, we gone.
Sure.
And it's sad to hear because, again, it takes away from our diminishing power even in the communities that we do have, because as the population decreases, so does your need for alder people and districts and all of that kind of stuff. And with the orange man getting his way with doing stuff, yeah, it could be a real grim situation. You're listening to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM The Truth. I'm the legendary home blow along with my girl.
Bailey Coleman.
We'll be black.
Don't touch that dial. Truth in the Morning will be right back on 1017 The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
You're invited to summer's biggest celebration. Join Wisconsin State Fair in celebrating 175 years of memories together. Get your tickets today at wistatefair.com. Wisconsin State Fair, presented by T-Mobile, August 6th through 16th.
Dreaming of owning your first home? Don't settle for a fixer-upper. Build a brand new home with Milwaukee Habitat for Humanity. They partner with first-time buyers to make home ownership possible with little to no down payment and a team that's on your side every step of the way. Even if you're just starting to explore what's possible, they're here to help you take the next step. If your household earns between $55,000 and $90,000 a year, you may qualify. Visit MilwaukeeHabitat.org to learn more.
Mommy, can I sit in the front seat just this one time? Please, please, please.
No, not yet.
But why?
Because I love you, and you're just not ready yet. Now, get in the back so I can get you in your car seat, please.
Putting your kids in the right seat for their age and size is an act of love. Check that your kids are in the right seat at NHTSA.gov/the right seat. Love protects. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
In sitcoms, when someone has a problem, they just blurt it out and move on.
Well, I lost my job and my parakeet is missing. How was your day?
But the real world is different. Managing life's challenges can be overwhelming. So, what do? We get support. The Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council have mental health resources available for you at loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. See how much further you can go when you take care of your mental health.
For 250 years, our armed forces have bravely served America. Wounded Warrior Project honors that legacy by supporting post-9/11 service members and veterans like Anthony, a Marine who was injured by a roadside bomb in Afghanistan.
They carried me through my injuries, not just my physical, but my mental. And seeing other vets doing the same thing helped me tell myself, hey, you can do this.
Join us in honoring warriors at woundedwarriorproject.org/America.
In the United States, a vehicle is stolen every 31 seconds, about as long as this message. Luckily, you can take a few easy steps to protect your car in the same amount of time. Remove your valuables, roll up your windows, don't leave your car running unattended, lock your doors, and take your keys or fob. If you have information about a crime, call the police. If you suspect insurance fraud, also call 800-TEL-NICB. A public service message from the National Insurance Crime Bureau.
You are listening to Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
I'm the legendary Home Blow. And when you're hungry for something fresh and delicious, get your favorites from Cousin Subs delivered straight to your door. From our freshly baked bread and hand-sliced meats and cheeses to our famous sides, crispy golden fries, Wisconsin cheese curds, or creamy mac and cheese, every meal is made to order and ready to enjoy. Ordering is quick and easy online or through the Cousins app. Whether it's a solo lunch, a family dinner, or a spread for the whole crew, let us bring it straight to you, fast and fresh. Cousin Subs, we believe in better. Yeah, that Cousin Subs. Shout out to the person that brought Cousin Subs to one of the events I was at. And it had the club sub, it had the multi-pack of it. But they had the club sub. And I see mine. And I'm going to tell you, the little party ones, they cut them. So, I ain't going to tell y'all, but I grab at least 2 or 3, to kind of make a whole half.
Right.
I grab like 2 or 3 of them, because, when they say, oh, no, blow, get what you want. Say less. Say less. Y'all speaking my language. Club sub. I love my club subs. Sure know.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm getting cousins. What, you ain't got to even ask me. She know my size and everything. So that's it. So, that's just a real life thing.
Mm-hmm.
Bailey, you had a comment before we go to Sherman on our Truth Talk text lines, which is 833-212-1017. What is your comment in reply to something that Pat was saying?
Pat was saying, are there other people? What do you do? All the things. You know what, Pat, and everybody, listen. We got kids, right? We have young adults. We have, graduating seniors, all the things. You pray for your kids and pray a prayer of protection around your kids. And that's the truth. And I ain't gonna lie to you. We all have these conversations. If you're a responsible parent, you have these conversations with your child. Hey, this is how it is out here, all of that stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I also told my son when I gave him the keys to his first car, which he had an accident in not too long after that. But anyway, I said, look, I'm giving you my old car. Here's the deal. It's one thing. What? He was like, what is it, Mom? Stay out. I mean, we live on the far north side, right?
Mm-hmm.
Stay off the north side, though. Don't go over there visiting no relatives without me, no nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Stay out from over there. Because it is what it is. And when you go to, the east side and other places, just watch where you are, watch what you do, and remember how to respond to police officers. Remember what you should be doing. Remember the right things, and be responsible. I raised a responsible adult, and that's what you have to be. Driving isn't a right. It's a privilege.
That part.
And being out and doing, hanging out and stuff, you got to watch out for yourself, your girlfriend, anybody that's with you. And if it starts getting you feel like you need to leave, you start feeling a little funny about things, then leave.
Mm-hmm. Real talk.
Don't stay. Don't waste no time. Shake the dust off your feet. Catch up later.
That part. We're going to the Truth Talk text lines. What is your truth? We want to know. 833-212-1017. Sherman, thank you for holding. Great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. You hear the conversation. What's your truth?
My truth is, how y'all doing today?
Blessed.
I'm like the previous callers that called. I'm exhausted too. I think that some of these parents don't want their kids to feel these consequences.
Yeah.
I remember a while back, my son's 32 now. He's like, I think he's like 17 or 18. He thinks he's 17. He got caught breaking into somebody's house. And I had made the comment in front of my wife that somebody should have shot his jawbone out. And the reason I'm extreme like that because he had no business having his butt in somebody else's house, what they paid for, what they worked hard for. Mm-hmm. He didn't have no business in there. There was no need for him to be in somebody else's house without their permission, taking whatever they bought. Whatever it was theirs.
Mm-hmm.
And these kids these days, they have too many people making excuses for them.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I did almost 11 years in prison. You see parents come up there and they hugging their kids, they embracing their kids, but they don't want their kids to feel these consequences.
Mm-hmm.
And the crazy thing is, you don't say nothing to my kids. You ain't his daddy, you ain't his mama, but you don't say that to them white people when they go to prison for the rest of their life.
That's right.
That's right.
You ain't gonna be there to tell them people don't talk to your kid this way.
Mm-hmm.
I had a situation at the gas station just this Friday. I almost threw away my freedom this Friday over a parking dispute. These young dudes will make you take it there. I'm 53 years old. I don't want to go back to jail. I like it out here. It's nice. They got Oreos. They got women. They got freedom. I get to drive, come and go as I please. I love it out here. And he almost made me took it there. And I'm the type of person that when I take it there, I'm going to take it there. I'm not going to let you live to say you're going to come back around and do something to me. And I always tell people, Homer and baby, I went to prison for somebody pistol whipping me. Now, the question is, you're going to do what you're going to do to me, but make sure that when we get to court, you tell your part. He didn't tell his part.
Mm-hmm.
But he's seen the consequences. And that's what some of these kids need. They didn't never get one of these good old ass whoopers that you get caught between two houses and you get two grown people trying to blacken your eyes out or trying to put your eyes out or breaking your jaws, your arms, your legs, and your ribs and stuff like that. And that's what some of these kids need. We have too many parents that make excuses saying you ain't his daddy, you ain't his mama. You can't, but they don't say that to the police.
Mm.
And again, Homer, I'm like you. When these people, when they so-called have mental illness and they have anger issues, why does those anger issues and the mental illness go away when they get to jail?
Hello? Hello?
You ain't heard. Listen, I've been out 22 years. You ain't heard about no prison riots.
Right.
You ain't hear about no guards getting jumped. You don't hear about none of that in there.
Come on, bro.
Trust me, I know. I've been there. It took me 5 years and 5 days to see a fight. They ain't even fighting in there. All of a sudden, over here outside, you can disrespect you. You pull out a gun, you shoot the whole block up. You throw about 4 or 5 clips in the gun to shoot the whole block up over disrespect. But when the police in jail tell you to get your all kinds of names to get in that cell and close that door, you're gonna hear people. You're gonna look at him mean, and then you're gonna close that door.
That part. That part. Hashtag that part. No lies detected, Sherman. Thank you for your
All right, y'all have a good day.
All right, you too.
On our YouTube page before we go to...
he broke that down.
Yeah, because it's real, Bailey. And like I say, we get sick and tired of being sick and tired. And we get told to, well, because y'all speaking your mind like that, that's what's going to help us to stay in this situation. I'm like, no, come on now. Somebody got to be able to have a real conversation
That's
with us.
true. That's true.
If we harboring our own feelings just for the sake of their feelings, but they not giving a damn about our feelings. They not giving a damn about how they're destroying our community. So we are afraid to do anything.
Yes.
We're afraid to trust a lot of our own damn people. Nurse R.N. Kawanda had made a comment, and I'm going to read a few more. Let's see. She said she was exhausted in 2016, and it wasn't nothing like it is now, but it's definitely a decision she's glad that she made. LaRon said, y'all know how many, I've done that. The black family reunions are in Clutch Park and Dr. Park because Milwaukee parks aren't safe. It's a sad truth.
Yeah.
And he also said this stuff started before the Orange Man. There's no boogeyman here. This is on us, and it always has been.
Yeah.
Because we got to correct it.
Yeah.
Sir Chauncey had said, I agree 1,000% with your current caller, talking about Sherman. And Nurse R.N. Kawanda said, preach, caller.
Okay.
Order to the caller, 100, 100, 100, 100. And Dr. Clarissa Lawrence said 100. Will D9 said, you're absolutely right, Bailey. Hopefully both parents would give that same message to their children.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all.
Millicent said, when will we discuss about removing these people from our community? And Marcus said, that's cool to call out the ills of our community, but nothing to say to a disrespectful white guy.
We ain't never not. I say white people all the time, so I don't know which part you're talking about. But, okay, we heard your truth, but I don't know which part you're talking about.
Right.
Because, again, right is right and wrong is wrong in my book.
Yep.
And it don't matter what color you are, what race, what ethnicity you are. Right is right and wrong is wrong. So we're going to Anita. Anita, great morning. Love you, appreciate you. You hear the conversation. Anita, what is your truth?
Good morning. I'm going to try not to be too emotional because Pat, I felt Pat. I felt it in her spirit. I felt it in her heart. I felt Pat. And what I will say to this, Lord Jesus, okay. What I would say to this is, we can only do what we can do.
Yes.
And we can pray for our children. We talk to our children, but we can only do what we can do. And, I was a young mother. I got married young. I was a young mother. So my kids are grown now, and I have a granddaughter who's 8 years old. And the same thing that we did with the children is the same thing that we do with, our granddaughter. And that is this. The best thing that we have is our creativity and our imaginations. And so it is up to us as parents. When we start to feel overwhelmed by the surroundings and everything that's going on, we have to tap in to our children's imagination, their dreams, their hopes, their desires, and we also have to show them different things. We completely removed our children from, I would say, 98% of our family because they was doing the most. And we took them out of environments, whether that was going to parks far out, going to amusement parks far out, going to free arts and crafts sessions, going to the library, just being creative, and then, growing them in that way, and then being transparent. Like, look, this is what we did. This is what we was exposed to. This is how we was getting down. Because a lot of times children and young adults, They resist adults because they're not being truthful.
Mm-hmm.
If you was smoking, say you was smoking. If you was drinking, say you was drinking. If you whatever you did, tell your kids what you did, but then also tell them the other side of that. Like they know when you lying, they know when you living a false life, they know when you pretending, and they might not say it all the time, and then that makes anger and resentment build up in them, and now you don't have them. So you have to be truthful with your kids and keep it real. If you was the mama out there dropping it like it's hot off a juvenile, say that.
Yeah.
Say that. But then also say what the other side looks like.
That's right.
You have to keep it real with your kids.
Yeah.
And my thing was I got exhausted from trying to come up with options for my kids. And then I also showed them what working in the community looks like, giving to the unhoused. Give me your old clothes. This is what we doing. We going over here. We giving over there. So you have to be able to show your children another side. And will they do things? Yes. Are we perfect parents? No. But the honest fact is be exhausted from pouring and feeding out, feeding your kids, pouring into your kids. Let that be the exhaustion, because this world will exhaust you. These clowns will exhaust you. These crazy parents will exhaust you. These teachers, everything will exhaust you. But I would rather my exhaustion come from pouring into my community, pouring into my kids. And if I go to sleep exhausted because of that, then it's a good day.
There you go.
Pat, keep your head up. Stay encouraged, my sister. You doing all the things because you asking the right questions.
That part.
And when you go to bed at night, go to bed because you have completely poured out into your child and your community, and make sure you ask that you are replenished and you are refreshed immediately. Anybody that I pour into or anybody I have conversation with, and even for myself, I always end it with, for whatever I poured out, let it be poured back into me and to them tenfold immediately in the name of Jesus. And yes, I'm a faith-based person, and that might not be everybody's jam, but that's what worked for me.
There
and
you
I
go.
respect everybody's opinion. So God bless y'all. I love y'all. Have a beautiful day.
Thank you,
a
Anita.
Beautiful day.
We got to get ready to
Anita.
go right to break. You're listening to Truth in the Morning. We just heard some truth. We've been hearing some continued truth on this show this morning. We got to take care of these bills, and we'll be black.
Don't touch that dial. Truth in the Morning will be right back on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on 101.7 The Truth on YouTube.
Natural gas is a clean, reliable, and convenient source of energy delivered directly to you through underground pipelines. The pipeline system has an excellent safety record, but there are clues that can help you identify a potential hazard. If you smell the strong odor of rotten eggs, hear an unusual hissing sound, or see blowing dirt or debris, it could be a natural gas leak. Leave the area immediately and call We Energies at 800-261-5325.
We Energies. People you can trust. Energy you can depend on.
You're invited to summer's biggest celebration. Join Wisconsin State Fair in celebrating 175 years of memories together. Get your tickets today at wistatefair.com. Wisconsin State Fair, presented by T-Mobile, August 6th through 16th.
Are you looking for a place to shop that offers a fair market price? You need to visit Century Food Store on 92nd and Lisbon Avenue. This week, buy boneless top sirloin steak, $8.99 a pound. Essential everyday purified water, 2 for $7. Frito-Lay baked snacks, dipper salsa, 2 for $6. 1 pound of sweet strawberries, $3.49. Minute Maid zero sugar drinks or Gold Peak tea, 2 for $5. And Stone Ridge Creamery ice cream sandwiches, $3.99. So what you waiting for? You can also order groceries through DoorDash, Uber Eats, and Instacart, or stop by Century Foods at 92nd and Lisbon Avenue today.
I always had to be so good, no one could ignore me. Carve my path with data and drive. But some people only see who I am on paper. The paper ceiling, the limitations from degree screens to stereotypes that are holding back over 70 million stars. Workers skilled through alternative routes, rather than a bachelor's degree. It's time for skills to speak for themselves. Find resources for breaking through barriers at tearthepaperceiling.org. Brought to you by Opportunity at Work and the Ad Council.
I'm Chris Jakovic. I served in the United States Air Force, and I deployed 3 times. So in 2017, I was serving as an Air Force First Sergeant. Our motto in that role is, my job is people, everyone is my business. But unfortunately in that year, I would lose my own brother, Lance Corporal Adam Jakovic, to suicide. The majority of veteran suicides are from guns. I store my weapons securely, not only for myself, but for my family. Store all your guns securely. Help stop suicide. My service never stops.
Brought to you by End Family Fire and the Ad Council.
And here's Heather with the weather.
Well, it's beautiful out there, sunny and 75, almost a little chilly in the shade. Now, let's get a read on the inside of your car. It is hot. You've only been parked a short time and it's already 99 degrees in there. Let's not leave children in the back seat while running errands. It only takes a few minutes for their body temperatures to rise, and that could be fatal.
Cars get hot, fast, and can be deadly. Never leave a child in a car. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
You are listening to Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on 101.7 The Truth on YouTube.
Looking to discover and support local businesses in our community? Then make sure you tune in every Friday at 8 a.m. for Truth in the Morning with Homer Blow and Bailey Coleman for What the Business Is, powered by We Energies. Now, each week, you'll hear from local business owners as they share what their business is and where they're located, and one valuable lesson they learned along the way. We Energies is proud to help power local businesses and the communities they serve. Don't miss What the Business Is every Friday at 8 a.m. only on Truth in the Morning with Homer Blow and yours truly, Bailey Coleman. Powered by We Energies, delivering the energy that powers local businesses.
Welcome, Black Truth Nation, Truth in the Morning. We're going right to our Truth Talk text lines at 833-212-1017. It's been a great dialogue and conversation this morning. Yeah, I had to go on and release at 8 o'clock. It was just in me. Mr. Lee, thank you for holding. Great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. You hear the conversation. What's your truth?
Hey, I agree. Same to you, Bailey, and Mr. Homer Blow, sir. Mighty Black of you guys. I'm in agreement with several of the callers, and what I've been listening to that stands out to me is three of these main things. One is we being an example for these children, even if they're not even ours, but we being an example.
Hello? I don't know what's going on. But
Hello?
Yeah, okay. All right, we got you, Black. We don't know what happened. Yep, we got you. Go ahead.
All right, I'll make it quick. Number two, what about imposing responsibilities on these children when it comes from the household? I mean, and number three, and like the woman said, invoking their gifts, starting in the household. I believe if these children have had responsibilities at home, it may make a difference on how they tend to act out here, in the community. But I'm seeing that that's what it is, a lack of responsibility. The child gets to do whatever he wants, she won't at home, and when they get out here, they have no accountability and care less for their actions.
That A word.
I really, I want to say that those three things need to line up a lot more. And for those of us, I don't look this young for nothing. Don't let them worry you. Don't let them worry you to death. So again, let's look to invoke these things. Number one, being an example. Number two, putting forth that the responsibilities in this child's life, like the older caller or the earlier caller said. She raised a woman, and you guys said she raised an adult. She raised a responsible adult. Well, in doing that, it starts with putting those responsibilities early in these children, as well as invoking those gifts that they have. I'll leave it at that.
All right, thank you, Mr. Lee. On our YouTube page, Nurse R.N. Kawanda said, my son, who will be 30 next month, knows all my good / bad and ugly. He's a total different breed and a better version of his dad at his age. I used to take him to the prisons to visit my brothers and the day. She also said, my son said he didn't want to go anymore. I knew that then he understood that wasn't a place he wanted to be, or me having to do all what I did for them, for him. I was relieved. Hashtag that part. We're going to the caller on the Truth Talk text lines. Great morning, caller. Love you. Appreciate you. You hear the conversation. What's your truth?
Well, Homer, the truth of this whole matter is we live in a violent society in a country founded on violence. So when it's specific to one group, it's comical to me because black women are also the most educated and the foundation of this nation and probably the most peaceful. They will never catch up with the 7 million Native Americans who were killed by another demographic group, white males, and who this country was founded by violent, human trafficking white males who commit school shootings. There's a white male who murdered 160 school children from Israel who's a war criminal. So when we talk about this, it comes from top down. And so if you look at Rome, Egypt, Greece, there's never really been a peaceful society in this world. And so all over the world, this has to change from top down. And we have a person who's killing people every day. He has 1 million bodies. So I love black women, and anybody who doesn't, who likes to make fun of them and their names, that's their business. But they're the foundation. People like Bailey who should be highlighted more. And so that's what I'm looking at, who are great parents.
All right.
And so we can joke about the other stuff, but we know who the real killers are, right?
No. Thank you for your call. Again, that is running into the excuse platform. I know we getting ready to go, but what we not going to do is keep talking about slavery. Some of these, I wanted to say it, they don't know nothing about it. Some of this violence that's going on, it's not reflected because they killed hundreds and thousands and all that. Y'all gonna stop trying to use that narrative with me. Y'all can use it with a lot of other people, but we ain't gonna use that narrative. Again, we are running away from accountability. When are we gonna face it that they gotta be accountable? We gotta hold ourselves accountable. Stop acting like that, because when I came up, all this garbage that's going on, it wasn't going on like that. It wasn't a bunch of killing. And if I showed you half of the videos that I had from Brady Street, you probably changed your narrative about some of the women. That's all I got to say. Go ahead, Bailey.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I want y'all to trust God, do good, and have a great day. Something great's going to happen for you. Be careful out there in the fog. It's supposed to rain later on. Take care of yourself. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe I'll play some of them videos tomorrow. 98% of the destruction that I saw going on at Brady Fest, Casablanca, and Rebel was all black women. I hate it, though. I hate it.
Well, I wasn't there, so it wasn't everybody.
I didn't say it's everybody. All right. We up out of here. Award-winning Sherman Hughes is up next with Truth with Sherman Hughes from 9 a.m. to noon. Followed by the lunch break. Followed by the lunch break with the new hours with Ray Nitty and Baby Shannon from noon to 2. And then it's the Grapevine with Manan Sabir from 2 to 4 new hours. And then we tap in with Jazz Tyler from 4 to 7. They had some great interviews last week, from the Lattimore brothers to Dave Hollister to the Lattimore brothers themselves. We up out of here. Sherman, we out your way. Love you. Peace.
And that's the truth.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance, because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure